Welcome to Investopia-Media. Today, I want to talk about something a little different. Not a public stock, but a private company that I think is at the center of one of the most important infrastructure stories of the next decade. The company is Mainspring Energy. And the problem they're solving is one that almost nobody is talking about. AI is about to run out of power. Here's the situation. The AI boom is driving a historic surge in electricity demand. Data centers are the fastest growing power consumers on the planet. Goldman Sachs projects that US data center electricity demand will grow 40% by 2030. The hyperscalers, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, are spending hundreds of billions building out AI infrastructure, and all of it needs power massive, reliable, around the clock power. The problem? The grid cannot keep up. Grid interconnection, actually getting connected to utility power, now takes between 4 and 8 years in most of the United States. So you want to build an AI data center today, you might not have grid power until 2032. This is not a theoretical problem. It is happening right now, and it is the single biggest bottleneck in the AI build out. That brings us to on site power generation, and that's exactly where Mainspring Energy comes in. Mainspring was founded in 2010, originally out of research at Stanford. Their core product is called the linear generator, and it is genuinely different from anything else on the market. Here's the key. A traditional power plant or diesel generator works through combustion. It burns fuel, creates heat, spins a turbine, generates electricity. The linear generator doesn't do that. Instead, it uses a flameless, low temperature chemical reaction to push a piston back and forth through a cylinder lined with electromagnetic coils. That motion directly generates electricity. No combustion, no turbines, no flame. The result is a machine that is quieter, cleaner, and dramatically more efficient than a conventional generator. The linear generator runs on almost any gaseous fuel: natural gas, biogas, propane, hydrogen, even landfill gas. That fuel flexibility is a massive advantage. A company could start running on natural gas today and transition to hydrogen or biogas as those fuels become more available. Same machine, no hardware change. Electrical efficiency is around 45%. In combined heat and power mode, where you also capture the waste heat, efficiency climbs above 80%. Each unit generates about 240 kilowatts. They're modular, so you stack them to scale from a single building all the way up to hundreds of megawatts. And critically, they can be deployed and operational in months, not the years it takes to get a grid connection. The numbers behind Mainspring are serious. The company has raised over $800 million in total financing. Their most recent round was a $258 million Series F in April 2025, led by General Catalyst and one of the top venture firms in the world. Co-investors included Amazon's Climate Pledge Fund, Temasek, Gates Frontier, Khosla Ventures, and others. That is not a list of investors who back science projects. That is a list of investors who back companies they think will be worth billions. NextEra Energy Resources, the largest clean energy company in the US, has a $150 million agreement with Mainspring to deploy their systems. Customers already using Mainspring technology include PG&E, Kroger, and Schneider Electric. The company is now expanding into a new manufacturing facility in Pennsylvania to scale production. Now, here's the honest part. Mainspring is a private company. You cannot buy stock in it today. So why am I covering it? Because this story is bigger than one company. It is about a structural shift in how power gets delivered. Goldman Sachs estimates that 30% of all planned data center capacity will be on-site generation by 2027, up from almost nothing 2 years ago. That is a $42 billion market opportunity, and it is being created right now because the grid cannot move fast enough for AI. Mainspring is one of the best positioned companies to capture that shift. And if you want exposure today, the public play is to look at NextEra Energy, which is both a Mainspring partner and the largest clean energy company in the US. Alternatively, watch Mainspring closely. Companies with this investor base and this kind of revenue traction tend to go public. I'll be watching for an IPO. See you in the next one.